Amidst apprehension of a planned nationwide protest, appointment of leaders who are inaccessible, insensitivity to the plight of the common man, lack of youth involvement in policy making, unemployment, among other issues, have been identified as some of the major factors fueling the agitation among the Nigerian youth. Director General, Committee of Youth Mobilization and Sensitization, Chief Obinna made this known when he led some youth on a solidarity visit to the Minister of Youth Development, Dr. Jamila Bayo Ibrahim, in Abuja. He called on the Nigerian government to engage the angry youth in dialogue and consultative forum. Clearview News' Imofon Okon was there and now tells us more.
It's no longer news that the call for the demonstration tagged in bad governance protest had gathered momentum on social media in the wake of the high cost of living in Nigeria, triggered by the twin policies of fuel subsidy removal and the floating of the naira. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, the inflation figures have reached 34%, pushing the cost of essential commodities beyond the reach of millions of Nigerians. Director General, Committee of Youth on Mobilization and Sensitization, Chief Obinna, while leading some youth on a solidarity visit to the office of the Minister of Youth Development, Jamila Ibrahim, ahead of August 1st nationwide protest, said Nigerian youth are angry, but dialogue is the key to finding solutions to the many issues confronting the youth.
There has been a series of promises by the federal government, which we are also aware, which the Minister of Youth also announced during the United Nations Youth Dialogue, that the federal government has approved 30% affirmation space appointment for the young people. Where are those promises? The federal government should be sitting and see that every opportunities or every policies that are bringing out for Nigerians, they should be hastening up to do what? To implement them. We know that yes, things are difficult at this period of time, but the young people are agitating for a welfare. They are agitating for sense of belonging. They are agitating for environment whereby they can strive. They can bring in their expertise to contribute to their own quota to the development of Nigeria.
We understand how Nigerians, especially the youth, people are going through a lot, but still on still. We still exercise and ask people to still put one or two sense of understanding, because in one way or the other, the protest is going to bring a little bit conflicts, and the country's stabilization is going to be down. Sense of economic is going to also fall down. So I think it's high time for her herself, the Minister of Human Youth Development, to call on the little organizations that have interest in her to hear from them and also understand how she can also pass the youth problem to Mr. President. Because as it is now, some of us are very angry.
I'm feeling it. Every youth is feeling it in Nigeria. That is why the protest is coming up, because this protest is just like a means to get the attention of the government, to know our needs as the youth of Nigeria. So this protest calls attention to the government. They should come together and know what the youth needs.
In a response, the Minister of Youth Development, Jamila Ibrahim, appealed to the Nigerian youth to be patient with the Nigerian government, adding that the future is bright for the youth.
So we appeal to you to be patient, to work with us, to work for you. The future is really bright. I wish you could see it from where I stand. All we need is some resilience and some patience. It's the hardship we are all in it together. Like I said previously, we go to the same market. I see the prices today, they are not the same tomorrow. I will scream just like everybody will scream, but I know that the pain is temporary.
It may interest you to know that President Tinubu has been meeting with stakeholders, including traditional rulers, as part of last GAP's effort to prevent the protest. He is calling on the organizers to be patient with his government as it works to address Nigeria's challenges, assuring that reforms by his administration will pay off in the long run.